While Valentine's Day is known for candy-filled hearts and sweet treats, it can still be trim and terrific. That's why Holly and AJ are cooking up a couple of couples recipes in this edition of Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen.
Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen is brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board. Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat. By the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board. Rice, a world of great ideas. And by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Hey there folks, I'm AJ Sabine and welcome to Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen. I'm here along with Holly, and Holly, it's February. That means it's the month of love.
That's right. That's why I went to my cookbook, Too Hot in the Kitchen, Secrets to Sizzle at Any Age. And I get asked so often, why don't you do a cookbook for two people? I have a whole chapter in this book called Table for Two. Let's come make one of my very favorite recipes if you want to have, I like to have Valentine's Day at home because the restaurants are crowded, so I'm going to give you the perfect menu.
Let's get romantical.
This is called sirloin, it's a Marsala, when Marsala wine is the secret ingredient. But what you do is you take your sirloin, and I bought a whole piece of sirloin at the store, and sirloin, remember, is your leanest cut of meat, and you just cut it with scissors and kitchen shears. It makes it so much easier.
Holly, did you know that Louisiana is a cow-calf state?
No, I did not.
Do you know what that means? That means Louisiana cattle producers, they raise calves and then they sell them to market so they can be finished off. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. That's why I have you around for all this good trivia. All right, back to our cooking. We have browned our beef, Louisiana beef that is, and we're going to put it here. Now we're just going to add the remaining ingredients. We have a little garlic, a little onions, and I've used the portobello mushrooms because I think they're such a great complement to the beef. They have more of a meaty flavor to them. And you're just going to saute this till it gets tender. And it usually takes about 5 minutes. And
what does the Marsala wine bring to the dish, Holly?
Tons of flavor. Tons of flavor, and the alcohol cooks out, so it's fine. Now, we're putting the Marsala wine in this wonderful sauce, so we're going to sprinkle with a little flour. That's going to sort of be our ways to thicken it. And you always want to add your beef. This is just beef broth out of a can, but you want to add it gradually so it won't, clump up the flour. And then it thickens really quick, you'll see. Again, this is one of those less than 10 ingredients and less than 10 minutes. In fact, I have to tell you something. This was so good when I was preparing it for us. I made it for dinner last night.
Oh, great.
But it really makes a fun Valentine's Day party. Okay.
So how long should this simmer?
Well, you're going to see it's going to thicken real quickly. Oh my good Lord. Just you want it to come to a boil, and it's all going to thicken. And then we're going to add a little thyme, another great seasoning for this dish. And here's just 2 tablespoons of Marsala wine. And you're going to cook it till it comes to a boil. You can see how it's already thickened, and just till it starts thickening. Doesn't take long. Now, can you smell the Marsala wine?
I can.
And as I said, this is from the table to two. We'll let it cook down, and I'll be able to show you how it looks in a minute. We'll turn it on low, and let me go show you my favorite dessert. These are chocolate truffles dipped in white chocolate. No need to go buy Valentine candy. This is so easy to do. You take Oreo cookies and reduced fat cream cheese, put them in a food processor, you roll them into little balls as such, and then you just dip it in like white chocolate. You just melt white chocolate, and then you refrigerate them. And oh my gosh, these are about probably one of my more popular recipes, especially this time of year, but year round.
You guys stick around, we'll be right back. We'll show you how this recipe comes out. Stick around. Hey there folks, we're back. Thank you so much for sticking around. Holly, the perfectionist that she is, forgot a little something. What'd you forget?
The Louisiana beef. So I added, I really didn't forget it. You had to let it come back to a boil, thicken, and you add your beef. Oh, can you smell how good this is?
Folks, this is super, super fragrant.
Yeah, and then I serve it over Louisiana rice. A great dish from Too Hot in the Kitchen, that cookbook. We have the chocolate truffles with white chocolate. This book's a really fun book, but again, trim and terrific, maybe a little more trendy recipes, but perfect for Valentine's Day.
And you have lots of other recipes on your website, is that right?
I do have the recipes on my website, which are hollyclegg.com, and also put in this special lover's code, TWILA Books, and you're going to get a good discount on any of my cookbooks. And also you want to sign up for my monthly newsletter. It has great tips and recipes every month.
Also, if you'd like information about Louisiana beef, you can always log on to our website at twilatv.org.
Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen was brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board. Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat. By the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board. Rice, a world of great ideas. And by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.